guys, Boomslang here. We're doing a random dungeon in a tier 8 zone, and we've paid this guy, Kent DX Time, 30k each, to literally wait at the entrance and act as a scout. So we'll go in ahead, and we will clear everything, and we won't care about people coming in, because Kent will communicate with others on Discord, or message us in chat. And he'll also run interference, so he will run further into the dungeon, and by the time we understand, hopefully we're like floor 2 or the end of floor 1. So if people do come in, all we'll do is assess the situation. You know, is it a team of 20, you know, and would be outmanned anyway, by which point he's made his money back because he's been paid. And do we decide to A out and dive in behind them and assist Ken whilst he's running interference and dragging them further into the dungeon? And basically, it's a way of safely doing random dungeons on tier 8 without, you know, getting ganked. Basically, it's a lot smarter. And as you can see, we have already managed to kill this guy who ran in. It's a bit of a free-for-all when it comes to loot, but you know, tier 7 loot there. And you're basically guaranteed to not lose anything. The only way you'll lose it is if you engage when you shouldn't engage. But if you think about it, people coming into gank are under the impression that you're unaware that they're in there. So they're just gonna come in, not have any care in the world, they haven't seen you, oh, there's one guy in here, they'll think it's just one guy, and they'll just try and kill him. By which point we've really come up behind them and absolutely destroyed them. Now, I didn't even know that someone was going to come in, so that's really lucky just to prove the point. But that guy, for whatever reason, decided to come in. I don't know why, maybe he was scouting out, although he had gathering gear on, so this is a bit odd there, not sure about that. But he came in, the guys on Discord got a call to come back, we all ran back, because, you know, you should always be sticking with your team. So if everybody starts running back, you run back. Normally you do on Discord, but obviously I'm a YouTuber, so I'm going to make, you know, videos if I can, so I don't often go on Discord unless I'm doing a guild or alliance event, at which point I would probably try and record and speak back over. But, you know, this is just a little method to pretty much ensure that you aren't going to get ganked without a heads up, and not just a, oh my god, there's a load of red people on the screen down here. Obviously this can be used in the red zone as well as the black zone, so you would also have the scout to give you that heads up and also see them appear on here as hostile if it was a red zone. Now, I've been ganked so many times in red zones and black zones. Red zones I try and pay attention down here, but obviously sometimes you get too involved into a fight and, you know, you start to forget to look down there, or you are so involved in the fight you just don't actually look at the right time, and then all you see is a load of red people on the screen. Most people panic, most people disperse, they run, they try and get out of range, and then by that point somebody's already died, or the tank doesn't charge into the enemy backline to you know, either group them up or prevent further damage being done to us. And it's normally just a mess, because nobody's really prepared for it, which is normal. I mean, I've done it myself, I've tried to do as much as I can and then just end up dying. We did one run previous to this, we did lose Ken to 2 gankers that came in. But obviously 2 gankers, claws, bloodletters, you know, they can do quite a lot of damage. If we were in this fight here, and a lot of people were taking quite serious damage, you know, they could potentially kill quite a few of us and give themselves enough of a chance to finish off the whole group. You know, it's very easily done. So for me, I just feel that this is such a good way to, one, do tier 8 fame farming and also trying to get money from potential items in here, and 3, paying 30k each to a guy that's pretty much gonna scout the dungeon and, in a sense, protect you, it's pretty worthwhile. For me, this is just going to be pure profit. I'm going to be gaining loads of nice fame, and my potential earnings depends. It depends on the drop rate, what we get. So I think this is a really good method for farming fame and for money making. I think you guys should give it a go, and in a way it's creating a new role within the dungeon finding groups. You know, you could instead of looking for a group to fill in as a DPS and a tank and a healer, whatever, you could just say, hey guys, I'm looking to scout, my going rate is 30k each, let me know if you want me in, and just keep saying that in chat until you find a group that wants your services. And you know, you're making a nice amount of money each time. You're not doing anything in here, so you know, you can't ask for too much, but to be escorted out to a dungeon by the group that's going to do the dungeon, to then just be given money to sit there and potentially do nothing, because it's not every time that you get ganked. So for me, it seems like a nice way to make some money. Obviously there's a lot easier ways, but if somebody wants to do it for fun, you know, try it out, it's, you know, it's nice. And if you prove yourself to be a well-known scout, you know, you could end up charging quite a fair amount, because you always give the heads up, you always, you know, help the group succeed, survive, get the loot. Now, obviously this does open up another realm of potential scammer scouts, but you know, it's a risk you take. If you're all paying 30k, I mean, I can make 30k without even leaving my island, for example, and I can make 30k by doing 2 or 3 flips on the Caerleon market. So for me, if I was to lose 30k, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if I lose all of this, but I'd be a bit annoyed. You know, nobody wants to really die in the game, but it happens and you've got to be prepared for it and ready. I'd rather lose 30k than lose all of these items that I've come in with. Now, bear in mind the reason I can do tier 8 for anybody that's unsure or any questions, it's because my Reaver is maxed, so I get damage versus creatures of tier 8 higher increased by 100%, and also my defense by 50. So that's why I can run 4.3, 4.2, and I'm still contributing to the group more than enough, and you know, there's no issues. So give it a shot, guys, see what you think. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the clip of the original 2 gankers on the first run that we had the scout with. I managed to land a really nice full extended W to root the guy just as he went invisible, and then he became visible again, and we took him out. It was nice, really nice kill. But, yeah, it's just a new method that I've discovered. All thanks go to Kent TX Time, because he's the one that is running it as almost like a profession unofficially. So yeah, big thanks to him, and big thanks to Tommy for inviting me. He always asks me if I want to go on any runs with him. I haven't been able to do that many recently, because I've obviously been doing a lot of videos during the week, don't have a lot of time. And obviously I try and do a lot of guild and alliance events if I'm online at the time that we do them. So yeah, and a big thank you to all of you. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, there's only a few days now until the giveaway ends, so if anybody hasn't entered, get your entries in, increase your chance of winning some gold codes. And yeah, if you guys enjoy, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and if you really like seeing my stuff, hit the bell notification, that way you never miss a new video. I hope you guys have some good plans for the weekend, and I hope you have a good one if I don't hear from you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Boomslang out, have a good one all. Laters.